Hi all, there is a new wood grain board available at Chessworld as of today. Check on the last row on the My Stuff My interface. If you go to chessworld.net you can play with this wood grain. It's a bit evident, but it's interesting. I might do softer ones soon. I'm in the mood for adding boards to the site. Anyway, let's have a look at a great game from the Tal Memorial Rapid 2018. Vishy Anand playing absolutely brilliantly. Here his opponent in Nepomniachtchi plays c4, Nepomniachtchi, e5 from Vishy Anand, knight c3, bishop b4. So this is quite a popular line. Knight d5, a5. Not being concerned about the double pawns. The rook would be active there. That striking the balance between pawn structure and piece activity. Knight f3. As an example, just to show, this continuation is technically, for example, e4 here is technically quite nice for black. Should be about even. So anyway, so white just ignores that, hits the e5 pawn. That's protected. a3 hitting the bishop. That goes back. e3 as though d4 to come to blunt the bishop. c6 kicking the knight, but instead of moving the knight d4, the bishop goes back. Knight c3, knight d7 supporting e5. Knight e4 hitting d6. The bishop goes back to support the d6 pawn. d5. Knight gf6. Now d takes c6. So ignoring the knight being attacked, because trying to win d7. So an interesting position here. C takes, bishop takes. Intuitively, it looks as though black's developing some pieces free of charge here in a way, and it's also got this c file, like a Sicilian defense semi-open file. b3, we have bishop c6, bishop b2, queen b6, queen c2, knight c5 hitting b3. It looks as though black's pretty comfortable here. That's protected. Going backwards to protect b3, black castles. Bishop e2, offering the g2 pawn. So this has been made into some sort of aggressive gambit now, because white wants to use that g file. And normally it would be a pretty dangerous thing to do, to take a pawn where your king is right behind that. That's going to be an open road to the king. Nasty things like pins and stuff can happen later. And look at that bishop. But nevertheless, Vishy dares to take this and face the heat after. So bishop c6, white castles queenside. So how dangerous is this? And actually this is a very interesting idea now. Really quite interesting. Can you see what Vishy played in this position? Quite fascinating actually, this move. It might not occur to most players really. If I give you 5 seconds to pause the video. Queen d8, as though there's an abandoning the attack over here, just to go over here to hit these isolated pawns. Rook g3, queen h4, so hitting h2 potentially. That's ignored because g7 is attacked now. That's protected. Now f4, trying to wrench open this diagonal, and Vishy's sort of daring his opponent. He does take on h2, daring the opponent, and actually we see an awkward looking move now, king d1, just to protect that bishop. If bishop d3 as an example, king h8, you'll note this bishop's doing a good job of holding up e5. So this kind of position, it's not clear how white's actually doing that well here. So anyway, king d1 looks a little bit awkward. Bishop c7, knight f3 hitting the queen. That's actually taken. Bishop takes, and now the queen's come off. So what is left of the attack? I mean, what could white have done anyway? So this basically gets a trade of queens, knight f3. But how could white actually carry on here? The rook sack is not really doing that much. It's sort of unclear. So anyway, this continuation with the queens coming off. Rook ab8, rook h3, king g7. Some pressure on h7, that's protected. The knight goes back here. Rook d8, king b3, h5, rook d5, b6. White's trying to do something on the queen side, clearly. Knight g4 here, bishop c6, King h6, getting out of that pin. That pawn is no longer pinned. And very aggressive king from Nepomniachtchi. f5, bishop c3, rook f8, bishop f3, rook be8, rook g2, bishop d8, king c6, infiltration, bishop f6, bishop takes g4, fg4, rook takes, so white wins a pawn there, but a lot of simplification now. Bishops come off, and this rook and pawn ending is interesting. Rook e4, double attacking these two guys. Rook c3 taking, so there's two pass pawns here against potentially two pass pawns over there. But which pawns are faster here? b5, h4, b6, h3, b7, rook goes back, king takes d6, h2. It seems black's pawns are pretty quick though. Here, g3, rook h1, king g5. Yeah, black's pawns are miles quicker here. g2 is going to be queening. Yeah, so nice win with the black pieces there. Very interesting, very provocative really, taking that pawn then coming back to really take the other pawn. It's slightly outrageous, I would say, in a way, black's play. And Vishy, he just took away his queen from trying to attack over there just to attack pawns instead. Very, very interesting decision. I hope you'll agree. Comments, questions, likes, shares appreciated. Thanks so much.